What's going on, everybody? Just coming back at you with another video. I picked up some parts for the Revo, so I just figured I'd share some of those and explain it a little bit. Was waiting for one thing, it didn't show. I don't know why. I have problems with my mail, but that's these pieces here for the wing. The wing is separate, it just goes in the middle here. But these pieces here, this is where they attach. The holes got reamed out a little bit, so what happens is every time this hits, it just keeps falling. So I think I might have had the screws in wrong because I had taken it apart when it cracked. When the part that this mounts onto, not like the shock tower, but whatever that brace is on the back, the body mount brace they call it, I believe. So I had them in through the bottom, and so I think that's what went wrong. I think that was my fault. So I'm probably going to put some screws in the bottom still, and then I'm going to try to put some new ones in the top so that really latches down on there. It just keeps hitting, and the wing's all scratched up, and it's kind of aggravating. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the wing, to be honest with you. I wish I could just have some sort of good thick bumper in the back, but luckily I got something that might help with that situation. So that would be this here. That is the Traxxas wheelie bar for the Revo. It should mount up pretty simple, but I'm not going to do any installs today because I don't have those parts. So I can't put this on. But yeah, I'm hoping that maybe this helps, and maybe this will take some of the grunt of the force when I land. I'm just having problems, and I think I'm just landing on my back part of the truck. Because the front of the truck is holding up, haven't had a single problem. All my problems are with the rear of the vehicle. So I got that. So I was on A-Main because my hobby shop now is closing, so I can't get parts there. I mean, they didn't stock all this stuff anyway. I mean, I guess I could go there and order stuff, but whatever. So I really don't have a hobby shop anymore, so A-Main and RC Planet are my go-tos for the small stuff. But I figured I'd stock up on some parts just in case. Someone else said that they broke this here. This is the bulkhead assembly. So I got all that just in case to have it. I think what I'm going to do is just start ordering some extra parts, you know, in case things break. Just so I have them on hand. I went ahead and ordered another chassis brace. They're only $10 because that one I have is super bent. It's bowed up like this, and it's kind of silly. I don't really understand. It's just really thin aluminum, and I mean, aluminum's okay when you're talking buggies and even like short course trucks, but when you're talking about a Revo, it's a rather heavy vehicle. There's a lot of force on there. I mean, this thing, it bent pretty easy, so I'm kind of hoping maybe I can take the one I have that's bent and flatten it out over this one, and I'm wondering if maybe I can double up on them, or I wish someone would come out with like a nice, you know, a thick steel one. I mean, the truck already weighs a lot, so I don't think that a piece of this size with some steel, a strong steel one or something like that. I mean, I guess it'd be expensive, but aluminum's expensive too. But yeah, I'm not sure what grade aluminum it is either, because it bent, like, I think on my first usage out, so whatever. But you know, I'm just trying to sort things out on this truck and get it to be a little more durable, because I haven't even gone through a whole set of batteries in it every time I've gone out. I think I'm going to stay away from the bike park. I started a new job today, and we have a little yard that I saw. It's gated, so I can't pull in, but I can pull up and walk around the fence. And they have some small piles in the little pit area, so I should be able to maybe air it out off of those and not have those launches of the bike ramp. You know, it sends it off of those things, and I think I've been watching too many bash videos, and I see people just sending it, and I'm not sure what is going on. If it's my fault, it's the truck's fault, I don't know. But I'm gonna just keep bashing, having fun, and learning, and seeing what works. If I have to get another truck, I'll be purchasing another bashing truck. I do have a new crawler I'm going to get next month as soon as I pay for the rest of my wife's deadbolt. I use A-Mains of Firm Financing. It's really simple. It costs me $20 extra to just pay in payments. I highly recommend it, especially if you're young and you're trying to build some credit. That is a great way. That's what I'm doing with my wife. So we decided to do that. So it's not like a credit card where you can just go to any store, get an RC, build your credit, and I can get more RC. So it's a win-win. Next thing here is just some tow rod ends just to have just in case. I was trying to get the free shipping, so I had to spend $100 or more. A lot of this stuff now, the shipping, I could have sworn that you could get cheap shipping before, and now they switch things because they're using a different carrier or something like that. And yeah, you have to spend some money to get free shipping. Otherwise, yeah, it's a little cheaper, but then you're paying shipping, so you might as well order a bunch of stuff. So I kind of figured I was going to need some stuff. So now I have these in stock. I need them. These here I got off of eBay. These are the push rods because I know my ends were bent for sure. You can see them. I have nice RPM ends to put on here. But I realized what happened is when these popped off before, I mean, the threads might have been stripped, but now that I added those bump stops, I don't think I'll have a problem with the stock one. So I'm not sure if the rod is bent or it's just the end, but I'm thinking the way these go on, that the whole rod is bent. And these are out of stock on A-Main, so I picked up 2 sets, so now I have 4 just in case. And then the last thing is these Blueline Badlands to complete the 2. Says $58 on the package. Forget what I paid, but when my hobby shop was having the sale because they're going out of business, I got these at a really good deal, but they only had 1 set of 2, so I picked up 2 more because I showed in my other video of the Revo. I think I left the one that was damaged on there, but the sidewall ripped right out and the foam was coming out, so I was like, you know what, now I need to order 2 more. If you look at the tread on the Pro lines, it's quite a bit different than these thin rubber Traxxas tires here. I mean, you can kind of just feel it. They feel much more firm. Actually, let's look them up, open them up, and take a better look at them. So I got a handy dandy knife. Nope, I got some scissors. So you can see these are much more thicker rubber. These remind me of the whole shot tires. Well, the whole shots that I used to run in 4-wheelers had quite, well, not quite, but a little bit different design on these knob types of deals, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. But these are thick. This is kind of just your, you know, a 4-wheeler tire design and a RC form, in my opinion here. So people say that these are pretty good. It seems like a lot of people running these Badlands. So I'm excited to see if I can start getting some more traction. Maybe the truck will handle a little bit better, and I will have a little bit easier time getting to my jumps and all that stuff, because the truck's kind of doesn't track that well when you start getting on the power. It's, you know, I think a lot of it is me, the driver. I'm just starting to get used to a little bit, but tires always make a better difference. So I'm excited to mount these up and see what they can do. But yeah, these are all the parts that I picked up. I figured I'd just share that. I mean, I can't really put anything on without these wing mounts, but I will do an install video on the wheelie bar and stuff as soon as I get the rest of these mounts for the wing in. So stay tuned for that. But that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to share some of the stuff that I picked up for the Revo. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave me a comment if you have any questions about any of this stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you are not, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.